were wrong about Valeria, Midas, and many more things. Fortnite just surprised us with an in-game live event that actually teases the return of the 7. But before we can talk about that, we need to talk about what even happened in the event. A strange character named Odyssey shows up on the Fortnite island at Ruined Reels. This character foreshadows the entire season. She seems to be brand new, but she was teased all the way back on the first day of Chapter 5. Something to know is that everything here is happening around Ruined Reels. A poster was spotted at this location that at first looked like a simple movie poster, but really it was a teaser for the whole next part of the storyline. This poster was called Odyssey 6, and in the background we see something that looks like Mount Olympus. This name Odyssey was very important and we just didn't notice. In a second, I'll explain more on that, but first let me explain Valeria's part in this story. Valeria showed up on day 1 of this chapter. She immediately struck us as a villain that was power hungry. She not only wanted power, but she wanted knowledge. She kidnapped Peely himself just because she wanted to know something, and her significance on this island is more than we thought. We thought that she was just a cool new character, but really she was after something specific. Pandora's box. A box straight out of Greek mythology. This box is said to hold the darkness and evils of the world, and when opened, it would all escape. But before I continue that story, let's jump back to this Odyssey girl. Odyssey shows up on our island and starts talking about some sort of mosaic. This mosaic is revealed as the season goes on. She mentions something dark on our island, something hidden that she is currently working to decode. But by the time she does it, she fears it'll be too late. Now back to Valeria. Valeria is in search of something big. We see her set up research sites all around the map. And on all of these research sites, we see the same image, Pandora's box. One day, Valeria moves to a new spot, but she leaves behind something interesting, a face of a dog. This dog will be proven to be more important as the season moves on. So in the meantime, let's see what she's looking at. She's looking at some sort of earthquake. I wonder what will come out of there. A giant hand comes out of the ground. This hand is big, but the more important part is what the hand is holding. Pandora's box. Valeria has somehow found a way to lure it out of its place, and in doing so, opens up a lot of questions. Why was this hand under the island? Why is there so much lava? What is inside this box? Is Midas coming back or not? All of these mysteries will be revealed very soon. Odyssey's mosaic is slowly revealed, leading to this mysterious image. A 3-headed dog, Cerberus. This dog is also straight out of Greek mythology, just like Pandora's box. But this mosaic was leading her to our island, meaning that somewhere in this island lays Cerberus. This brings us back to Pandora's box. If all of the evils in the world rest inside this box, Cerberus is also inside this, and looking closely at the box might reveal what else lays inside. We will get back to that in a minute though. Paying attention to Odyssey's mosaic reveals many Greek-style buildings. Buildings that we've seen before on the Odyssey 6 poster. This poster teased it all, but nobody even noticed. Something else that was teased was the return of Midas, many times. Midas is still not confirmed to return, but Midas being from Greek mythology and a file called Midas Presents Floor's Lava hints massively at him. It might also have to do with this hand having lava on it. The last time we saw Midas for real was actually when he was using the spirit world in season 4, which in a moment you will realize is very important. So maybe this also has to do with Midas. Regardless, I think Midas will return. Don't forget that the 7 are also being hinted at in the end of this live event. But let's get back to Pandora's box. If you look closely at Pandora's box, we can see many characters. Characters that seem to be Zeus, Ares, Cerberus, and Hades. All of these characters are from Greek mythology. Cerberus being teased yet again, the original thing that brought Odyssey here in the first place. All of these look interesting, but the most important one here is Hades, as Hades teases the most here. The return of the last reality might be one of the things he teases. But before we can get into this, we need to see the rest of this live event. Pandora's box opens and we see this giant beam of orange light shoot out of it. This looks like some sort of tornado until you get closer and you realize that these are the souls of the dead. Who knew that Fortnite was going to take the dark route with this one? This hints at the fact that the box is easily connected to the underworld. And now it will begin setting free all of the evil things. Back to Hades' image, the last reality disappeared over 1 year ago, leaving us only to wonder where the 7 went after being taken by the Chrome. But now we might actually have an idea. Hades has a very significant pose here. The same pose, in fact, that the Cube Queen does. This isn't the only thing that is similar to the last reality though. At the bottom we can see skulls and hands reaching up towards Hades. This is very similar to the Chrome's hand that we saw right before the last reality disappeared. Every time the Chrome captured someone, they stuck their hand out in seek of assistance. Something else that looks exactly like this Hades picture is the back bling that came out in chapter 3. A hand being consumed by Chrome, reaching up for assistance, and actually is being helped. Until something comes to destroy it. This was an unsolved mystery for a long time, and if this season is actually related to the last reality, then this would finally get explained. Something else that would finally get explained is the 7's disappearance. Where did they go and where are they now? Maybe the 7 got taken to the underworld where they would be tormented and changed forever. Chapter 4 Season 1, we heard Amy talking about the 7 being changed into something we will not even recognize. So Amy went to stop them, but then we never saw Amy again. Maybe we will finally see the return of Amy and the 7 in this season. And maybe in Season 2, we will finally be able to set them free. There's just one more thing. Down by Grand Glacier in the snow, there has been a very interesting thing spotted. An airplane was spotted by Day 1, and it had been crashed down there by Grand Glacier. It was sitting on ice, but this ice has been slowly melting. And in this update, the plane is now in the water. Now, the plane isn't what's important. What's important is what's going to be located underneath the ice. Even the Ageless Explorer is here to find the secrets hidden within the ice. And maybe the secrets hidden within the ice could either be the downfall of Season 2 or something that saves us in the future. Or it could even be Poseidon himself, as we haven't seen him in the game yet. Use code PBJ and leave a comment if you're excited for Season 2.